Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, early learners. It's me, Mrs. Read-Wright. I'm back at the art room. I want to welcome you to the place where we look at art, we talk about art, we create art, and we talk about famous artists. The artist that we've been meeting this week is so interesting. I just recently learned about her. She's still living in Japan. After she came to the United States, she went back home to her homeland and has been living there for quite a while because she is 91, but she spent her 30s and her 40s here, and she still comes to the United States sometimes. But I would like to say 1, 2, 3, say hi to me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, say hi to me. Hi, Mrs. Read-Wright. Hello, Mrs. Read-Wright. How'd you do, Mrs. Read-Wright? And I have my 2 names to sing the We're Glad to See You Here song. And it goes like this. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Here it is. We're glad to see you here. It gives us joy and cheer. Sure, it's true, we say to you, we're glad to see you here. Avery and Grayson are here. It gives us joy and cheer. Sure, it's true, we say to you, we're glad to see you here. And I'm glad to see everyone, not just my 2 people. But let's put them away and get it turned to our blue paper for Friday and get it put in my pocket. All right, boys and girls. We talked yesterday about Yayoi and how she was in front of that building, that museum, in the art experience, and she had all those silver reflecting balls, and she was selling them for $2. Well, she went to another place. She was at an art show, and she was covering everything and everyone in polka dots. You've seen sticky dots. You've probably put them on paper and made pictures with them. She was putting them on people and on cars, big ones, big white polka dots on people's cars. And look what she put the polka dots on for today's picture. Her own outfit. She covered herself with black polka dots on her white outfit and white polka dots on her black boots, and she covered this horse in polka dots. And she went in front of the museum and paraded that horse around, and then she began covering people with polka dots and the plants with polka dots, and you'll see how she made polka dots on her flowers in some of her art. If you ever look her up on the internet, you'll see she had more than just this kind of art. She writes books. She writes poems. She has all kinds of giant flowers all in this one museum where it makes a giant garden like she's Alice in Wonderland, and she can walk through the flowers like maybe she was in The Wizard of Oz. So she put this on her pony and rode that pony and then just walked it around, and it clip-clop, clip-clop, clip-clopped around. Shall we sing the song about her? Remember, she was the Princess of Polka Dot? She started that when she was young and still is dressing in polka dots now. All right, let's sing it. It goes like this. Yayoi, Yayoi Kusama, Princess of Polka Dots. Pumpkins, dotted pumpkins, ones that will never rot. All right, boys and girls, we want to create a small white pumpkin like we did our yellow one. But I made my paper small so I can finish it today, because tomorrow I want to do the magic with the foil and the watercolor markers. So let's take a look at this. Do you remember how I started? I started my pumpkin with a pencil so I can trace it so that on those lines I can do the large, medium, and small dots. But remember, I started with my curve line for the stem with a little oval that was a little wiggly. And remember I said a jiggity-jaggedy edge for my stem. I make my pumpkin go one big curve around, and sometimes I make a little bumpity bump, and back around and meet the stem. And I use my pencil, touch the stem, and go down and stop when I hit the bottom. Beep. I touch my stem and go down to the bottom. Beep. And the other way, I make my C this way. And way up here, I touch and go down. Oh, on this small pumpkin, I think I made more lines. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, same. Now remember what we do first? We outline the pumpkin with the black permanent marker. So I go around and I try and stay on the pencil line, but I'm not worried if I don't, because I can erase what I don't want to show. Don't worry if you aren't up with me as I'm doing this. I'm going just on the outside of the outline, and I made that little bumpity bump and bumpity up and around and touch. Now remember, on the lines that go down, that is where I draw my dots. So let me get my bigger pen. Remember this? We use this paper to protect our furniture, and we protect our clothes, like I have it leaning against my smock. And remember, I do one line at a time, big dot, big dot, big dot. You probably don't even need to listen to me, because if you made this yesterday, you know exactly what to do. So if you're a faster dot maker than I am, then go ahead and go on. I'm going to try that method where I said I didn't like it as well, but I'm going to draw all my big dots. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind about your directions if you think, I want to try it that way. Because I'm using the big pen for this, so I'm going to keep using it over and over for my big dots. Circle and color it in. I draw the dot by circle first and color it in. I'm doing all the large dots first. That's different from the way I did it before. Hey, I've already finished it. I'm going to go with the medium now. Medium for you and a medium here. Sometimes I put 2 in the middle. If I made a bigger space, I sometimes put 3. And then I can fill it all in with the little tiny dots. Medium for you. Medium. Medium dot. Oh, that only needed 1. Medium and medium. Last row, medium for you, 2 mediums there. Medium size, another one. Got it here. Now I'm just going to start in with the tiny dots, filling in. Remember, if you don't finish it today, you can do it later on, and if your hands get tired, you say, oh, I think after lunch I'll do more of the small dots. And if I run out of time, that's what I'll do. I'll take this and finish it up and get ready for the magic show tomorrow with the foil and the watercolor markers. Now, some people don't have markers, and if that happens, you can just enjoy the magic and color it in yourself with just some crayons or pastels later. Remember how I like to put the dots up here? And go down with my dots. And remember how I liked it around the edge too, because then it looks like it has form. Remember, so it doesn't just look like a flat shape. If I do these dots, it looks like shading. And that way, it looks like a real pumpkin, stylized. because remember her pumpkin, that big yellow one? Oh, the one I'm going to show you on Friday, it weighs 1,800 pounds, and they put it next to the ocean. You're going to be so surprised. It's the first time anyone put a sculpture like that near the ocean. I could start my infinity web, but I think I'm just going to make a border around here first so that I have a place to keep my pumpkin hemmed in so it doesn't go rolling off like a meatball. Did you ever know that song about a meatball that falls off the table and rolls out the door? What if a pumpkin did that? There. I could start my infinity web. Last time I did a triangle and I liked the look of it. And I think I'm going to start it. Don't worry if you don't get this far. And if you feel like I'm speeding along without you, don't feel left behind, because you can just work on this all on your own. Because art doesn't have to be next to someone or with someone. Art is something you can enjoy all by yourself. I do it all the time. As a matter of fact, I made my skirt into an art piece. I cut out some felt dots and I sewed it to the bottom because I wanted to be like Yayoi. I wanted to have some clothes like hers because I wanted her to think I really liked her art. Maybe if she finds out about me telling you about her, she'll say, "Nice skirt, Mrs. Readwright." But I just did it all by myself. No one was there. I colored it in this infinity web. I am getting it almost done because tomorrow we will be using it. Yep, I can tell I'm not going to finish it before I sing goodbye to you. But I'm going to work up until I see 30 seconds until it's time to go, because I can sing my whole song in 30 seconds. Maybe a little tap will happen and I'll say, "Oh, 30 seconds, get that song going, Mrs. Readwright." Oh, here's my infinity web. Get it in there. I'm trying to do it carefully but fast, so I want it to be ready for the magic show. Oh, this looks so good. Do you say that to yourself when you're working on your artwork? Oh, that looks good. Oh, look at that. I'm so proud of myself. I don't even have to ask my art teacher or my mom or my dad or my grown-up. I just say, "Oh, that looks good," and I'm happy with myself. All right, this is as much as I can do today. So let me set it aside because I'll use it tomorrow and put my lid on and make sure it's snapped up, because we want to say goodbye to all our friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Oh, it's time to say goodbye. Give a smile and wink your eye. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. I'm going to show you this before we run away, how she did her infinity web here. She didn't use just triangles. She used all different shapes, but she still kept it on the outside. All right, boys and girls, bring your white pumpkin tomorrow, and I'll see you, with foil and watercolor markers.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.